What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to get the fastest way to get cactus in Hypixel Skyblock. I don't know why any of you want cactus, unless you're watching this a lot later and cactus gets a buff, which I don't think they do. But so you're going to want to go to the garden, like we are here. So how to get to the garden is just go talk to Sam. If Sam isn't here, either you don't have a high enough farming level or you moved her somewhere. Then you're going to want to get a cactus knife. So cactus is like the long term, like you've already been farming for a while, because you're going to need at least one gold medal and 32 Jacob's tickets. And how you get those is by competing and participating in contests. And to get though you don't need to get first place to get medals. You can just get second or third place and trade your medals up to a gold. But to cactus farm, you absolutely need a cactus knife. It doesn't matter the enchants, you just need a cactus knife. You're gonna want really good armor. I use the farming boots and the full set of whatever this is. It's the mining set. So then you're gonna want everybody starts with at least one plot, and you want to set your plot to cactus. How you do that is you just left click on the one you want it to be, and you're going to need 18 cactus green or enchanted cactus green, or one enchanted cactus, or 2,760 cactus. Then you come over to the plot that you have it on. It's gonna take a minute to like spawn everything, but this is the plot that I have my cactus on. Then you're also gonna want a rogue sword and some kind of thing that helps you speed up, and either the chicken pet or the rabbit pet, which I use. The rabbit pet is by far the best um pet for farming, but you need it to be a legendary rabbit. So if you don't have a legendary rabbit or higher, use a chicken pet. I'm gonna be using the rabbit pet because I have a legendary rabbit pet. So what you're gonna want to do is use the left or right click ability on your rogue sword. Stand right here. Make sure you're facing straight. Make sure you're sprinting and just so you've already broken this much. The reason it's not going to my inventory, I will recommend you get a agricultural sack. The higher, the better. But I got 613 cactus in a single run through, which didn't even take me that long. And then you also have all this. So I'm gonna be showing just also how to run it, because you're gonna want to stay behind the wall. Otherwise, if you do it like this, you're not gonna be running as fast. So it's better to just stay behind the wall. So do that, then you come over here, go to this side of the wall, and go over. From one row of cactus, 1,200. I also have a higher farming collection, which will, the higher you're farming, the more farming fortune you get. So you're going to want this to be as high as you can. But you don't need it to be high to start farming cactus. To start farming cactus, you just need your cactus knife. Also, the rabbit pet gives increased farming wisdom, so it's good to help you level up your farming skill. Then I don't know why. Again, I don't know why you would need cactus, but if you don't have um a mushroom area, cactus is the absolute best um one to get farming wisdom from because it gives 6 per break, whereas this gives well, with a rabbit pet it gives that much. If I take my rabbit pet off, so it gives 9 base for mushrooms. Then you do not want to break the bottom one because it will not grow back and you don't get anything for it. So just don't break the bottom ones. But once you break this, because you break this and this, you get 6 farming fortune in one. And if you don't have the mushrooms unlocked yet, that is really good. I would prefer, and if you don't have a cactus knife, but you need a higher level, just grab any axe. I have a pumpkin dicer, but you can just use any axe with efficiency 5 on it. And go to town. So, well, this gives me more farming wisdom, or pumpkin wisdom, but if I use just a regular axe, it gives 6.8. So, pumpkins are better, but they don't come in rows of 3 like this. So, I would say that this is actually faster. Unless you're using a pumpkin dicer, and a rabbit pet, in which case pumpkins are better. So I'm just gonna go to at the side, and then once we hit the end, so I'm gonna just be showing what is the best way, like movement, to go and farm cactus. And I'm gonna take all of these out and put them in my bag, my ender chest, and we're going to see how many cactuses we can get just running through this real quick. So this is the start. Yes, you do want to, and every time your speed boost runs out, it only lasts 30 seconds. Just make sure you add it so you get so you can keep that speed boost. Because if you're doing competitions, you're gonna need speed. And this is the best way to face for it, because if you're just going sideways, you're not getting as much speed as if you're sprinting like this. So this is the I accidentally did something. I did something wrong there. So we're just start here. So the best way to do it for like the actual running portion is you want to make sure you have the best form for it. Is you want to start like this. Then when you get to the end, you want to go over to here and get this one all done. But once you finish this one, you want to go back over to here so you can get your next one. And repeat that the entire way through. And then once you run out of all of this, once you get all the way to here and all done with that, you should have all of these be grown back and you'll be ready to go. And I got 5,000 cactus in just those. 5 rows, so like 1,000 cactus per. There is one other thing. If you have the copper for it, which you get copper by just serving customers, and I have insane things that I have to do for copper because I'm a higher garden level. But another thing, you go to crop upgrades, go to cactus, get the highest garden level you can, and just get as many of these upgrades as you can, because what they do is they add +5 cactus fortune every single level, which is really good when it adds up. And you're also going to want to compete in as many events. Every time cactus comes up on the events or the competitions, compete in them, because you'll get the turbo cacti enchantment, which gives an extra +5 cactus fortune for every single one. And that is the full guide on how to get a lot of cactus in early game. Of course, there are better armors that you could be using, but those take incredible amounts of time to do it. Comment down below what plant crop you want to see me make a video on next. And if nobody comments, like it usually happens, I'm gonna just do a mushroom one or a pumpkin one. And thank you guys for watching. CJ signing off. Bye.